What we're looking at today is how to take an image, and I'm going to be updating these featured images for the blog, use Canva and a design template, and then how to export it as a WebP, which is an optimized image type or file type for your website using Affinity Photo. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to my resource center and I am updating all of my blog posts. So I'm already logged into the back end of WordPress, and I am going to open this in a new tab. And now I'm going to hit Edit Post. Again, this is WordPress. And check and make sure that there's nothing else here that I need to edit or update. Do need to come up with an excerpt. Okay, so now I'm checking what my title is, email going to spam, and I have information technology and small business 411 as my categories. So I'm going to come over here to Canva, and I have everything laid out in lots of folders, and I'm going to go to the folder that this template is in. And the reason that I need to know what categories that I have it set as is I have each different category has its own template. So I'm going to put this under Small Biz 411. And when you have a template like that and you click on it in Canva, it brings up a preview. And it's going to ask if you want to use this brand template. And I'm going to say yes. So once this opens, I'm going to come over to my post and just copy and paste what the title is. So Control and C at the same time as copy. I'm going to click in this text box, and Control and V is paste. So I think that's good. Make sure it's centered, and then I'm going to rename this post. Let's do Gmail and spam is what I am naming it. Now I'm going to come up here to share, and I'm going to download as a JPEG. My size for my blog header is set to 1200 by 628 pixels, and I am downloading it at 80% quality. And then I'm going to say download. And then once that's done, I am going to open up my Affinity Photo, and Control plus O is open. And in my downloads folder is the image that we just downloaded. So I'm going to double click on that, and it's going to open. Now, the nice thing is with this and with WebP, there's nothing else that you really have to do except for export it. Usually I add the file and the metadata, which is over here with the author created on, description, and everything else. But when you have a WebP image, that information doesn't populate or matter quite as much because it's just a link. So I'm going to go to File, Export, and I already have it set to WebP. The thing I like about Affinity Photo is you have all of these different options, okay? So I'm going to do WebP, and I want to try and make sure that my estimated file size is under 100 kilobytes. This helps with the web load speed for your website. If this were over 100 kilobytes, then I would just adjust the quality, and simply dropping it down to 95 or 90 is usually more than sufficient for WebP to get it below that 100, at least for the format that I have here. So now I'm going to hit export. And I'm saving it in the folder that I designated, and we're going to hit save. And now I'm going to come back over here, and I'm going to go to the post that I was editing. And then I'm going to click on the current featured image and go to upload files. I have a plugin that allows me to organize my images a little bit better. So I'm going to go ahead and load this into blog features so I can find it easier. And now I'm selecting the file that I want to upload. So I'm going to look for the one that we just made, the Gmail and spam, and make sure that it says the Chrome HTML document. That indicates that it is that WebP file format. Double click. Now I'm going to make life easy on myself. I add alt text every single time I add an image. So I'm going to come over here to a similar blog feature post, and I'm going to hit Control+A once my cursor is in the alt text field. Control-A is select all. Control-C is copy. And now I'm going to come over here to the image we just loaded and do Control-V and paste it in there. See how the arrows change when I hover over the box here? I'm just going to click and drag this down, and now I'm going to change the title change the contents within here to the title of the post, and it is Gmail and Spam hyphen what you should know. And then we don't have the question mark, but it's a period. So when you have an infographic like this, and that's what this is called, with the background image and a text overlay, we're going to add the information that says infographic that says Gmail and Spam what you should know as barnesdesigns.com. Now, one thing that I don't have on here that I need to is the little information that's in the flag up here in the upper left-hand corner, the small biz 411. Because what you want is to tell the screen reader that this is all of the text that is in that graphic. And then I'm going to say set featured image. And now that is like that. So it is now our featured image. And I'm going to go ahead and add an excerpt. Learn about Gmail and Spam and how to keep your emails. I'm going to the Spam folder. So title, I'm going to go ahead and do post title, separator, and site title. Meta description, I'm going to just tell it to pull from the post excerpt. Now I am going to come up here to social. And for the image, I'm going to tell it to use our featured blog image for Facebook and for Twitter, or X as it is now called. So now when somebody goes to share this on their social media, this is what's going to show up. And then target keywords, I had not put any in here, so we're going to do Gmail and Spam. So that is now the keyword or the phrase that this post is going to come up with when people search on the internet. You can add multiple. However, I just add one when I'm using this here. And I use SEO Press for mine. So if you're using some other SEO maximizing plugin, you may see something else. And then I'm going to say update. And then once that updates, we're going to go ahead and view the post. And now you can see here that the featured image has been replaced. That's the title and the excerpt. This is the template that I have set up. And there's my post. Let me know if you have any questions or clarification on how to use Canva to create an image for your website, and then using Affinity Photo to create that WebP file format. Have a wonderful day.